Hello guys, this is a review of the Dell 23-inch S2309W LCD monitors. This is one of their budget line monitors below the ultra sharp line, which is aimed at the higher end users, mostly for gaming or graphics, but these do tend to come close and have pretty much a lot of their the specificities or of the higher end models, but do lack some of the physical features that are available in the higher end models. Namely, this specific model lacks the USB ports on the side, and it lacks HDMI connection. This basically covers majority of what you want. So let's go over some of the features and pros and cons. The main bad side, the deal breaker, would be the base, because it is very low. It is not adjustable a lot as compared to the other models. It only swivels a little bit up and down and does not swivel side to side, and it does not rotate to a vertical position, which does suck. But if you're looking for a widescreen display, you probably will not need it anyway, but you probably will end up raising it like I have with the box, just to put it at an eye level, because if you put it on a table, you might just have to scoot your chair down all the way just to be at an eye level with it. Otherwise you will end up straining yourself. So let's look at the back side. It is pretty solid built. This is the stand. As you can see, it's not that big. It's not much adjustments that you can do with it. Basically, this came connected with it, and the base is a separate. These two come apart, and this swivels basically this much. That's the max, and oops, that's the least you can put it down. The overall shape is pretty good. As you can see, it does have the iMac look with the curved back, and this comes flush with the whole system. It doesn't look awful or boxy or anything. The menu buttons are on the side right here. They're again pretty flush with the bevel, and basically this thin median strip of plastic, and that basically covers the buttons within it, so it does not look like they're sticking out or basically blend in with the whole thing. The power button is in the corner as well. As you can see, you can see a little slit there, but it does also blend in and sits flush with the bevel. And the outside looks pretty sleek, and the bottom is the whole edge of it is shiny and is beveled and is pretty nice. Doesn't look too bad. The screen itself is anti-glare matte finish. It's not glossy like the iMac, which is pretty good, because you don't want a lot of light reflect onto your eyes, which can be a bad thing if there's a light source behind you, and basically all the light reflects into your eyes, which can be frustrating at times. Other than that, it's a fairly well designed machine. The connection wise, it does not have HDMI. It does have VGA and DVI ports, which are pretty good. DVI is sufficient for gaming and high quality video viewing. I don't know why. Probably if you're going for Blu-ray, maybe you might need an HDMI, or if you're gonna export it to a TV or so whatnot. But yeah, I'm not into that stuff, so I'm not gonna comment on that much. I usually use this for gaming most of the time, and it's fairly well. You can play high-res games, given that you have a good graphics card. I'm currently running a GeForce 9800 GTX, and that does the job fairly well of the graphics. Overall, the response time is pretty good. It might show a little lag on the camera recording right here, but it's pretty good on the screen. Like if I move the screen around, there's not too much. Probably a slight lag, but not too extreme, because it's still using the I guess I'm using a webcam to record this, so it just takes up some processor power. Anyways, Video wise, it's fairly good. You can watch videos on Hulu with great clarity, and it does play pretty good seamlessly, but on full screen it does tend to lag a little bit. I don't know why that is. It'll tend to skip frames, but if you view it in pop-up mode, it does overcome that shortcoming. Exit out of this, and I can show you a YouTube video. It does play that pretty well, I think, rather better than Hulu. It might just be my internet connection, I guess, but yeah. This is currently playing in regular mode. I'll go ahead and full screen it, and it does play. It's not that bad. And I'll go to the high quality, and there's a slight difference. I guess it might just be the video itself that's not that probably too sharp, but yeah, it's pretty good. Plays well. Response time is pretty good. If you're going to use it for graphics, yeah, you can, but it doesn't give you too many options physically. So this, I'll just compare it real quick to the SP2309W, the higher end model in the same line, which includes a built-in webcam, USB port, HDMI input, and a swivel stand. So basically you might end up paying $100 above normal, which above this, just for those features, which might not be a good bargain, but if you're really desperate for those features, you can get it, but it's not that big of a deal. I got a good deal on this. I got it for about $150 off of Craigslist. You can probably do the same, just search around for it. You might end up getting a good deal. Other than that, it's fairly well built overall. Color quality is excellent. There is no dead pixels as far as I've seen. Response time is 5 milliseconds, so that will give you good response if you're playing games or if you're watching DVD movies. Again, I don't use it for movies too much, so I can't go into detail with that, but gaming wise it is excellent. It does play really well, really quick response times. I'll go ahead and bring up one of the games real quick here and show you. Alright guys, I'm running Dead Space here. This is on full quality level. There might be some lag because I'm actually recording this on webcam, so it does take up some of the processing power, but as you can see, it does respond fairly well. So if it wasn't for the webcam, it does give you pretty quick responses. So yeah, as you can see, color balance is good, response time is good, so it's up to you how you guys want to approach it. Anyways, I'm currently running a 9800 GTX GeForce, in case you guys are curious. Alright, that was the Dell S2309W 23-inch HD monitor. I hope you guys liked my review. If you guys like it, leave a comment. If you have an issue, leave a comment. I'll try to respond. Thank you for watching.